Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. I'm Nate, and if you watch my show, you're in my corner. Today's episode's a pre-fight show for UFC 206, Holloway vs. Pettis for the UFC Interim Featherweight Championship of the World. Now this is a pre-fight show of the main card with my predictions. And yeah, let's get started with the main event, which has a lot of, wow, I can't believe this happening. So, the match was originally for the Interim Featherweight Championship, which it still is, but only for Max Holloway if he wins. Pettis, on the other hand, was 3 pounds overweight, so if he wins, he doesn't win the belt. Yeah, this fight is really, yeah, this pay-per-view has just been through turmoil, and yeah, wow, this is pretty shocking news to find out this morning. Yeah. But nonetheless, I am still picking Holloway to win this fight regardless, whether Pettis made weight or not. And I'm rooting for Pettis here, but I just think Holloway is the more, like, he's young and he's hungry and he can land those heavy shots a little nicer and cleaner in this matchup. So I'm picking Holloway round 2 knockout. I think he lands early and phases Pettis, wears him out, and then gets the knockout in the second round and wins the Interim Featherweight Championship. Then in the co-main event, we got Donald Cowboy Cerrone versus Matt Brown. Cerrone, I'm predicting, wins first round knockout. I think that his wild style goes well against Matt Brown, who's a brawler. And Matt Brown is he's well-rounded himself. However, so is Cerrone. And I think Cerrone gets it done here. First round knockout. Then in the featherweight division, we have Cub Swanson versus Choi Doo-ho, and I'm picking Choi to win first round knockout here. Choi's, I mean, he just obliterated Thiago Tavares. He obliterated Sam Sicilia, and this guy is a beast. He's 11-1. His only loss, split decision loss early in his career. The guy knows what he's doing. He wanted this fight against Cub, and I think he gets it done here. Sorry, true MMA guys, if you're watching this. I'm rooting for Cub though, but I just think Choi's gonna win. I'm sorry, you know. What can I say? I got to be honest. I really have to be honest here. I can't let my personal feelings affect my predictions. You know, I'm picking Choi here. I think he has what it takes to win this fight, and I think he goes right into that top 10 mix after this fight, and we're going to be talking about him for a little bit for sure as a contender in the featherweight division. Then in the middleweight division, we have Tim Kennedy versus Kelvin Gastelum. And I think this is a good fight for Kelvin Gastelum. I think he should just stay at 185, not try to, you know, go to welterweight again. And I mean, Dana White even said it too, that he's done at welterweight. It's going to be, you know, 185 from here on. And I think Tim Kennedy has a good mix, underrated jiu-jitsu, good takedowns, heavy hands. Kelvin Gastelum, he's durable, but I think Tim Kennedy gets it done here, and he wins. I'm picking, yeah, decision. I'm picking decision because Kelvin Gastelum can take some hard shots and throw back. I think that's going to make Tim Kennedy have to come in with a good technical strategy, which he can implement, and he will get it done here. I think he'll win on strikes in the stand-up. I don't really see this going to the ground much because, I mean, Kelvin Gastelum has a good wrestling background. Tim Kennedy, on the other hand, he can stuff those takedowns, I think, and he will, and he'll want to keep it standing. I think, even though his jiu-jitsu is real good, I think will prefer to keep it standing here. Then in the welterweight division, to kick off the main card, we have Jordan Mein versus Emil Meek, and I'm picking Jordan Mein here because Jordan Mein he's a prodigy. I think. You know, when the guy when the guy loses, he still gives it his all, and when the guy wins, he gives it his all. And I think his experience pays off here. I think he's learned from his losses, and he's gonna be back in that. He's gonna be back in the minds of the fans after this fight. I think Jordan Mein has an impressive decision unanimous victory on this fight. I think he gets it done here, possibly by knockout, but I'll just say unanimous decision. Just give Emil the benefit of the doubt. So yeah, Jordan Mein gets it done due to points on strikes and stand-up. So that wraps up the pre-fight show for UFC 206, and stay tuned in the coming days for my post-fight for the Lewis fight card and then this one too. So until then, see ya.